There's an alien vessel approaching me right now. Oh! Oh boy, who are you? Are you a good guy or... Oh, Jesus Christ almighty. Oh god, okay. I'm gonna hail them. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to The Long Journey Home. I'm your host, the bird, known as Falcon, and this right here is a really ambitious game. I took this out for a spin earlier, a couple of days back as a matter of fact, and I was playing it and I was telling myself, I don't think I've actually quite played anything like this before. And if I have, it's been a very long time. The game draws a lot of inspirations from a lot of games, but at the same time, it is so unique, like it's really, I have a hard time explaining what the game is all about. So instead of doing that, let me just show you what it's all about instead. So let me go into Start Jump Mission, which would be our main campaign over here. When you first start off, you get to choose the crew members. Now I'm going to scroll through these guys over here. You could pause and read the biographies if you want to, and I definitely encourage you to do so because the biographies will tell you a lot about the characters, and their personalities and their skills and who they are really will make a lot of a difference in every single run you take in this game. Like how they interact with each other, what they complement each other with, and what you could really kind of look forward to. So for instance, right now, I like to always start off with Alessandra Lacovelli. She's an engineer. If I'm going into space, I feel like having an engineer around sounds like a really good thing. Plus, she also brings the toolbox, which means that if one of our equipments or devices on our ship or our lander fails, we could actually fix it with that, so it's very ideal. The other person I go with is actually Malcolm Winters, who's a test pilot, so very useful when it comes to doing the lander missions of the game. He also comes with a major lander repair, meaning if our lander breaks down, we could use that and we'll be A-okay. And the other person I go with as well is going to be Nikolai Lebedev. He's a researcher, so I feel like having a smart dude in our team could be very beneficial. He comes along with the critter repellent, which I'm not really sure what that does just yet, but whatever. I'll pick him up. And the last person I go with is the astronaut Kirsten Barrasso. And the reason I do that is because honestly, I read her biography and it's very like endearing. Like, this is her last mission because I think she's got terminal cancer. So this is her last chance to go out into space. Now, unfortunately for her, it's also a very terrible mission because we're going to be lost in space for a very long time. And as a matter of fact, there's a good chance we're going to be dying out there. So, you know, hey, at least she's going out doing something she really enjoys, right? Now, over here we get to choose our ship. We have the Ulysses, we have the Endurance, and we have the Discovery. All of them have different type of, you know, stats and what they excel at. I played with the Endurance off camera. I really enjoyed it because of the extra cargo space, but this time around I'll try the Ulysses for maybe better maneuverability because the Ulysses or the Endurance is very, you know, sturdy, very tanky, so it doesn't move as smooth as I enjoy. So I'll go with the Ulysses for this one. And for the lander, honestly, when I look at all these bad boys here, I don't see a reason why not to choose the Serenity. Like, it seems to excel at just about everything. And, you know, there's a couple of them here that kind of have a better job at, like, you know, probe efficiency. Giggity, giggity. And we also have drill efficiency. Actually, no, drill efficiency is very important. Honestly, why not? And just to switch it up a bit. And for the seed, we have Prometheus. Okay, that's good. Because this is part roguelite as well, in case you guys decide to pick this up for yourself, I will be doing Falcon 6969 in case you want to join me in my universe itself. So there we go, Falcon 6969 is the seed. Now, if you guys enjoyed this, by the way, would like to see a bit more, let me know in the comments, let me know by leaving a like, and we can definitely cover more of this. This comes out on the 31st if I'm right, so we do have early access to it. So I could show you a bit more before the release date. So you guys let me know in the comments and by leaving a like if you want to see some more. So here is our lander, which is going to be going up to our ship over here that's already outside in the Earth. This will be our last team member, which apparently might be us, you know, the character player here, arriving late to the party. And there we go, we're attaching to the Ulysses here. And the graphical style of the game is actually very cool. It's not realistic, but it's very, like, you know, it's a really appealing art style as well. As you saw, the backgrounds of the city look really awesome. You'll see a lot of that when we're actually in the planets too, once we get lost in space over here. So the first thing we want to do right now is we need to go to Mars to pick up the exotic matter, which will give us the jump capability to head to Alpha Centauri, which is technically our goal, but you know, things go awry here. So what I'm going to do right now is, let's go to our map. That red indication over there is Mars. So let me leave Earth. Now, this is going to be really important what we're doing right now because the game takes gravity and the pull of other planets and asteroids and whatever into consideration. So for instance, right now, we want to go into Mars, but we gotta make sure that we're going slow enough that we get pulled into the gravity area of it, which we did not. We just completely overshot it. So let me go ahead and turn this back around. This will be really important because if you don't take care of this, or at least pay close attention to this, you'll be slamming into planets, which is, you know, obviously not good for your ship here. So paying attention to the trajectory, very important. Right now we're going too fast, which is the reason why that's red. So let me go ahead and slow it down. Here we go. The planet should now be trying to get me closer to it. So just leave it alone. Leave it alone. A small little boost over here. And there we go. Now we want to go into autopilot zone, and boom, we're there. So what we did right now is going to be very important. I'm not the best at landing, or at least getting the ship near planets, but it's something you definitely have to learn as you go along here. You just can't be like, oh, let me just go fly next to it and I'll be fine. No, you literally have to figure out the proper momentum and trajectory for that. So here we're at Mars. Let's go and land with the lander. All we're doing here is just picking up the exotic matter for our jump. So this will be like an actual base that us humans have in Mars over here. The game hasn't technically started just yet. This is all kind of like basics for us to kind of figure out. Now, I've never used this lander before, so I need to figure out exactly how you control. Because I've been using the Serenity off camera, and I think that they all control differently here. So what we want to do is just land right here really quickly. Or not really quickly, but just very carefully. Without slamming into anything, because we want to make sure we don't take any damage here. So this should be fine. Give it a tap tap. There we go. And let's visit. We're at the Schiaparelli Flight Controller Lander. Welcome to Mars, IASA. Got your freshly brewed antimatter right here. Ready for transfers? Absolutely. Wait a sec, yeah. Got another present for you. The boss wants you to test our new prototype shield generator while you're out there. Shouldn't have any trouble fitting it. And at least it'll protect you against energy bursts. Yeah, that and enemy fire, which is going to be a very big problem once we get out into space here. Safe travels, bring us back a souvenir. Schiaparelli out. And now we're ready to go. So that was fairly easy. It gives you an idea how to do the lander missions, but this was very easy compared to what we'll be getting involved with once we're in foreign planets, because the hemisphere and just how the planets actually work when it comes to like gravity and storms and whatever else is happening that planet will be landing at will have different type of atmospheres that you have to kind of take care of right now. But so far, this is kind of like giving you, kind of easing you into it. So now that we have that, let's get on out of the planet here if we can. Please, leave me alone. Let's go to our ship here. And this is where the other big part of the game comes into play. Here we have the lab. Here we will be using items whenever we need them. So for instance, right now we have to install the shielding. And whoever you have use these items will have a different type of use for them. Sometimes it'll be more proficient, sometimes it'll be more terrible, and sometimes they'll use them for something very different. So again, that's where your party really comes into play. But right now, these are the two basic items we get for the tutorial, so it doesn't matter who you use. I'll just use, we'll use the girl Alessandra here. So our shield's now installed, and now we also want to turn our, or fill up our exotic matter tank to make jumps. So as you can see right now, it's empty with 3 red circles. We will refuel, and boom, we're now at 3, so we could actually now jump out of our space area right here and go to Alpha Centauri, which is our goal, obviously. It's not gonna go right, but hey. Now we're ready to jump, so let's leave the comfort of our galaxy. And of course, no surprise there, we're jumping in space and something goes terribly wrong and we don't land where we're supposed to be landing. As a matter of fact, we're landing, where are we landing? Oh, yeah, they don't call it the long journey home for no reason, huh? All the way out there. All the way out there indeed. Oh, we got an injury as well. Alessandra Lacovelli concussion. Here we are stuck. We can't leave this area right now. So we have to follow that white arrow because there's something over here making sure that we don't jump away. And without being able to jump away, we obviously can't continue with our journey here. So let me just maneuver around. And this is a different part of the game altogether now. We have the exploration of, not really planets just yet, but areas around planets. And this is also where the combat will take place in the game as well. So, as I mentioned, there's so many different genres in this game that's really, really crazy. This thing reminds me of, like, Sphere. You guys have seen the movie Sphere? Awesome, pretty shitty movie, but it's still pretty good. Like, it's so bad it's kind of good type of deal. It's a sci-fi movie, so hey, it works. Barasso today, Dale 7. I'm entering the alien structure now. Copy? I copy. Beginning exploration of the sphere. Everything's built to a much bigger than human scale. Much of it rusted over. Giant glass capacitors crackle with trapped lighting. No sign of life or presence. Suit sensors say air is ozone, nitrogen. A few unidentifieds, and... okay, found a door. Power still seems to be on. Looks like it's expecting some kind of signal. So what signal should we send? I guess I'll go with the exclamation mark over here, why not? We'll yell at it. Wait, there's a computer terminal here, translating everything I say into symbols. It looks like it might be compatible with our technology. Someone can come and collect it, then try to send a signal to me. And we have an option, obviously when I say install for this one. But keep in mind that once we're out of the tutorial, there'll be certain events where installing something might not be the best thing, so, you know, keep in mind it'll be pretty RNG based afterwards. Have you installed it? Send the code. The door's curling open, like a flower made of aluminum. Walking through it, endless tunnels leading in every direction, but soft blue lights are heading into some kind of control center? There's a cradle in the middle of the room attached to the ceiling by wires. There's something inside it. A glowing cylinder? I can't explain it, but it calls to me. Now we have the keystone. Got it. Wait, the hum in the air is gone. The sphere shutting down around me. Returning to the ship while I can. So, this keystone was apparently powering up this entire structure, which is keeping us from jumping, and now we have it ourselves, so I'm not sure what sort of impact it's going to have for us down the line, but so be it. But now we can indeed leave this area, so the first thing we definitely want to do here is just get away from all the debris, because I don't want to smash into it. That'd be pretty silly. Come on, get around. Yep, don't do it. Okay, and I think now we're good for jumping. So, let's jump on out of here. Now, we're not jumping to another galaxy just yet. We're just leaving this little area right here. So, right now we're going to have a couple of things to do. Mining, repairing, and refueling. So, we took some damage with that crash that we had, right? Right now, the game, I think, should take me to this planet, but just in case, let me control it myself. We're going to be coming over to this planet right now to kind of find some resources, and this is where we do the lander stuff. Oh, there's an alien vessel approaching me right now. Oh boy, who are you? Are you a good guy, or? Oh, Jesus Christ almighty. Oh, God. Okay. I'm gonna hail them. I'm gonna be honest with you right now, I have never seen this creature before. There's so many different alien races out there that I've ran into already, but this is the first time I ran into him. And to my knowledge, that's not supposed to happen right now, so I guess we're out of the tutorial now. This is completely RNG, every run's gonna be completely different here. So we have the Vine Consensus Avatar of Bloom. Vine Consensus Avatar of Bloom. Flowers bloom on the plant, opening and closing as if semaphore. I don't know, yes? The plant pauses for a moment. With a branch, it gestures towards the planet in the system. Galaxy map has been updated. Okay. Oh, Jesus. The call of Yggdrasil. The living plant ship seems to want us to follow it to a nearby planet. Okay, well, look here, my friend. I was on the way to repair and refuel, so I will go to your planet if you want, but let me do what I need to do first here, okay? You're kind of really weird, too. You're a fucking... Ah! No! No! What did you do? Stop. Stop. Okay. That's actually kind of bullshit. Like, I was in the middle of that thing, so when I jumped in here, it put me right next to the planet, and we took terrible damage right now. Okay, hold up. Yeah, I will go to your planet. You see that red marking over there on the map now? That's where he wants me to go. As I mentioned, I have no idea what it wants me to do. I've ran into, like, friendly aliens. But this guy, I'm not sure if he's friendly or not, although he wants me to follow him, so maybe he is. Unless he's luring me into a trap or something, I have no idea. So first and foremost, let's drop into Paven, because we want to take care of the drill for metal, scoop for gas, and all that jazz over here. So let's land with our lander. Who's commandeering this right now? Is it Kirsten still? I should probably use a test pilot, Malcolm Winters for that now. Oh well, whatever. So here is one of the first new planets we'll be running into. Now, the green indicates the minerals, if I'm right. The blue is the fuel. Now, obviously, it's not straight up fuel. We have to refine it first, so the first thing we want to do is just get to the green dude. Now, the problem with this lander here is that it doesn't have fuel proficiency like the Serenity does, so I gotta be really careful about not running out of fuel here. Landed. But I'm a better driller, so there is that. Now we drill. Okay, and we got something. 2. We took damage. I should probably... Okay, we got a third one. I'll stop. So, the further you drill, you'll eventually start taking damage to your hull. So, luckily for us, this guy is tankier than the Serenity, so even though we took some minor damage, it didn't really register too much, so we're fine. However, our fuel isn't looking too great, so we have to hurry up. Now, whenever we go back to the ship right now, it does refuel us based on the fuel on the ship, so as long as we collect fuel here, go back, and then come back again, we could do multiple trips and it'll be fine. But right now, let's actually come down here and pick up some fuel. And as we saw, there's not much capacity for carrying on this lander as well. So, let's see. Okay, just simmer it down, and collect. Simmer. Easy there. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's good. No, a bit more. Hurry up, I'm running out of fuel. I must leave soon. No, just let me get one more. I just want one more. No more? Okay, we gotta go. There was no more then. We gotta go, though. We gotta go. We're not done. We need the aluminum to actually repair our hull, so let me go back to the ship here. This will refuel our lander instantly, and we'll refine the hydrogen and the other thing that we got after we're done. So let me just do one more landing here, and then we'll check out that plant planet, and then we'll probably wrap it up because I'm almost out of time here. But as I mentioned, if you guys are enjoying this, want to see some more, let me know, and we'll definitely cover more of this. I'm having a blast with this. Like, right now, this is kind of what I've done thus far, but I still really enjoy the game a lot. It's just so unique, and there's so many, like, so much mystery to it. Because as I mentioned, this is the first time I've seen that Vine alien, and I've already seen, like, at least 5 or 6 different races thus far on my off-camera play. So, let's get the aluminum if we can here. Okay, slow it down. Slow. Okay. Okay, simmer it. Uh-huh. Perfect. Oh, that's good. Let's get in there. Oh, come on. Come on, aluminum. Get in there. We got 2. Can we get 3? Can you give me 3? I'll tough it out. I'll take some extra damage if I have to. We got 3. That's fine. And I think we're done now. The hydrogen, I think we kind of depleted all that was in there without taking too much extra damage, so that's fine. So now let's go into our ship and refine what we picked up, and then we'll check out that alien planet over here. So back to the ship, let's go over to resources, and now we could turn these into usable items. So first things first, we need to refill our fuel with hydrogen. So boom, that's done. The sulfates will be needed to continue jumping our exotic matter, right? So at the moment we're completely filled up, so we don't need it just yet. And over here, this will be for the hull of the ship, which took some damage, so boom. We are done. Congratulations, refinery and repair bench are working now. Excellent. So, we got that one done. And because I want to see what that alien planet's about before we wrap up, let's leave. And we want to go... I know! I'm... Look at what you're doing to me, dog! I know, stop freaking me out. I'm going. Look at this guy. He's in a shop. I'm going. I'm going. What's your problem? You're like the pushiest motherfucker of all time. What? Your shields and weapons better be off. I don't want to fight. Yes, I said I would go. I guess he thought I forgot or something. Jeez, dude. I'm going. It's just scary, you know, it's a giant alien ship made out of plants. I mean, how am I not gonna be freaked out? Okay, let's go over there. Jesus Louise, man. You guys are some pushy motherfuckers on this planet, huh? Okay. I'm gonna go slow, though, okay? I hope you don't mind. I need to, like, you know, dock, and I'm terrible at docking the goddamn ship around planets right now. Oh, there it is. Okay, hold up. See? See what I meant? There we go. Please. Get it. Got it. Okay. Planet of Divine Consensus. Let's go ahead and land. Not like we got a choice over here. They're forcing us down here. Ooh, that's actually very pretty. Okay. Kirsten, good luck to ya. I'm sending you over to a planet with a lot of pushy plants, apparently. We have 2 areas we can land here. One for resources, and I guess they're... What are you doing? What are you doing? No. Go back up. Oof. The gravity in this planet is just pulling me down really, really fast. I almost crash landed there. I had to, like, you know, use all my force for that one. Okay. So let's go to the left over here and see what these dudes want. Okay. Slow. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't crash. Oh. Slick skills. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Damn, that's such a good landing. Visit. Vine Consensus. What looked to be a city of scanners is actually a giant tree. It roots stretching for miles. It snaps off one of its smaller branches with 2 larger ones that extends from them to the lander. Connects, it's giving me a Yggdrasil branch now. Are we really in a position to decline? I'll take it. We have an Yggdrasil branch, okay. It's talking to us now. To be welcome. To be a heart of Yggdrasil in seasons of bloom, to request your assistance with guests, to have crash landed, to not have resources to return before season of thorn, to hand into your care to return to people, to expect they will reward. Well, I mean, it is an alien race. Quadhest emits a static charge even outside its rubber encounter suit. You want me to take this guy with me? Okay. New race added to the database. Quadhest came on board. To be glad you arrived, to return safe to their race. Oh, you want me to take this guy home? Dude, I'm trying to get home myself. Okay. Well, and here is another part of the game. Now we could actually ask this thing information about itself. Talk to it. We could show it items that we have. And when it comes to showing items, you have to be really careful. Like, when it came to, like, a different race that I played with off camera, I showed them an item I had, and it pissed them off, and they were like, fuck you, and turned them into enemies. It was the damnedest thing. We could also praise, insult, we could ask for services, too. Oh, it's not bad. But there you guys have it. This is the long journey home. As I mentioned, if you want to see some more, let me know. We'll continue this run, and we will find out what else we can do with this Vine Consensus tribe of aliens here. I will catch you next time.